Hi, handsome. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I love you too. And then Claire. Hello, Claire Bear. Claire. You. Hey. Hello. Don't mind my stuff in the hallway. You don't see that. And then Eleanor. Hi, pretty girl. Oh, I think we're all ready for bed. We have to work tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It is 12:16 in the afternoon. My show time for work is at 12:02 or something. I'm going to leave the house in a few minutes, giving me plenty of time to stop off and get something to eat for lunch on the way to work. Then we fly to Kansas City. We have a 3-hour sit. Then we fly back to LA, where we have like a 16-hour layover, I think. I don't know, but look at Eleanor. Hello, Eleanor. Yes, you. Hi. You like that little piece of paper? I taped it up into a tube because she likes things like that. All right, Eleanor, goodbye. I gotta go to work. So I just got through KCM. The girl behind me got randomed. I feel like I missed a bullet. Hi. So getting ready to go to Kansas City. I'm flying position B on this trip. While in the crew room, we were audited by one of our, I don't know, uniform committee guys, whatever. And it seems my burn, remember my burn from last week from making tea, has been getting a lot of attention. The guy who was giving me my uniform audit was like, no tattoos. I'm like, it's not a tattoo. Look at that. That's exactly what it looks like. It's bright red. It's healing though. It just looks uglier than it did last week. Whatever. I'm like, it's not a tattoo, it's a burn. He's like, oh, whatever. So going to Kansas City, I'm gonna try and find out what the loads are. Hey guys, hi. So I just made it to Kansas City. We just got off the plane. We settled in, as you can see. We settled in for our long winter's nap. We have a 3-hour plus sit here in Kansas City. So I'm settling in with some carrots and some hummus, and I have my some macaroni and cheese heating up in my Hot Logic Mini. So I think it is 8:13. I don't think we leave till like 11 or so. What time do we leave? I don't even know. I have no idea. We got plenty of time to worry about that. But I will see you next in LA. All right, well, in your time, that was just a moment. In my time, that was over 3 hours of sitting in the Kansas City airport, which is nowhere near as exciting as it sounds. But I have my Hot Logic plugged in, heating up my macaroni and cheese. An hour later, I'm like, yay! The plug wasn't working. So I had to plug it in, blah, blah, blah. That's my biggest problem all day. The flight here was lovely. Again, Kansas City, usually no problems at all. We had 150 something people, I think. This leg we've got 56 people going to LA. Yeah, that's it. So I will see you in LA. Hey guys, hi. So I'm in LA. The layover here was lovely. It was just long enough to get in, watch some videos, play some games, get a good night's sleep, wake up, watch some YouTube videos. I've been binging Jay Aloha, who is a flight attendant with Omni, I think. I'm not sure if I should say that. But man, that guy has some patience. I can't believe the stuff that those flight attendants do. Flight attendants don't have it easy in general. But Omni, man, I mean, he works for like 30 plus days in a row. You know, it's craziness. But he's got the patience of a saint. But yeah, the layover's been very nice. Last night we had our 3-hour sit in Kansas City, which was fine because I'm working with a fun crew. So it could have been worse. But Kansas City, we had 50 some odd people coming to LA, which is fine. We usually have very, very full flights, which means I have a job, so I'm very fine with that. But once in a while, it's nice to have a light load. you know. We did have one mask rebel who was a lot. He was a lot. He kept choosing to be unhappy. He just kept making these choices to be unhappy and to try to spread that around. But thankfully we had a very light load and I was able to move some passengers who didn't want to be in his little fallout. So I was able to move them. Yeah, it was a real serious mask rebel. He just kept telling me how unhappy he was with wearing it, how it's unhealthy to breathe your own breath, that they're unhealthy, that he can't breathe and he's uncomfortable and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you know, I went to the gym the other day and I got on the treadmill and I had it at a 5 incline at 3 miles an hour. So I wasn't like running, but I'm walking, you know, and I did that for 2 miles wearing a mask. I have one lung that works. I have asthma and I'm allergic to cats, but I sleep in bed with 3 of them. All right. I can wear a mask doing all that at one time. I don't understand why it's so impossible for a passenger to sit in a seat stationary, doing nothing, wearing a piece of paper over their face. I don't understand it. And this gentleman last night was just pushing every button. I was able to kind of keep it cool, but he was just really pushing my buttons. But we had to have, I spoke to him politely. Our lead spoke to him politely. We had to have a CRO, a complaint resolution officer, come on board politely to explain to him the consequences of choosing not to wear the face covering for the flight. And it was just, everyone was being polite and he just kept choosing unhappiness every single time. But thankfully, again, I was able to move people around him away because it was just spreading, you know. But the best part of my job sometimes is the fact that I get to just walk off the plane and leave that all behind. Thank goodness. So, excuse me, today we are just going to be flying to, how's that for a story time? So today we're going to be flying to Kansas City. Oh my God, listen to me, Kansas City. Minneapolis, we're flying to Minneapolis. We have 18 hours in Minneapolis. My only goal is to just kind of walk around the Mall of America, just to look around and just see things, touch things, you know, be around people. I might walk over to IKEA just for fun, because I love IKEA. But that is my only goal for Minneapolis. And then the next day we just fly from Minneapolis back to Las Vegas. So super, super easy trip. Knock on wood, nothing else happens. So I will see you in Minneapolis. Randomed in LA. I could have told you, I get randomed all the time, especially here in LA. Yay! All right, so we're on a 319 with wide aisles, which is nice. So we have actually room to move the cart around. We have 105 passengers on a 319 that holds 145. 2 hours and 59 minutes. Philip will be happy to hear that. 2:59. Very happy because the flight's booked at like 3.5 hours or something like that. Yeah, let's get to Minneapolis. Oh my God, guys, I just scared myself to death. I was just filming and saying, hi, I'm in my room here in Minneapolis, and I was just talking, and then out of nowhere, I saw this. I talk with my hands a lot, right? And yeah, I was making shadow puppets while I talked with my hands. It scared me. I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I'm an idiot. So I'm in my room here in Minneapolis. The flight from LA was, oh, here I am talking again, see with my hands. Our flight from LA was fine. We had, how many people do we have on board? No, not a lot, but we had a lot of open seats. Easy flight, no drama, no trauma. We had a couple of kids on board, one of which I fell in love with. Oh my God, she was exquisite. This little girl was fluorescently beautiful. She was so pretty. These little braids, she had these big, big little doe eyes, beautiful skin, little peanut. She was like 2.5 years old, but tiny and silent. She She seemed kind of afraid, so I got down and I was, playing with her, and just for some reason she was really attracted to my flashlight. So I turned on my flashlight, and she's flashing the light on my face and on the sea, and just we made a little connection over my flashlight. I gave her a little one from my company that the company gives us for our lanyards, but her fingers were so small and she wasn't strong enough to push the button, but she liked having it, just a sweet little girl, but silent, the whole flight silent, not a cry, not a giggle, not a word. And talking with the mom, after they came out of the restroom, it turns out she's going to see a speech pathologist sometime soon because she doesn't talk. Oh, but she's so beautiful. And her smile, she's able to communicate, but not with words. And it was just something else. She just clearly hit a nerve in my heart. But the flight was easy, no challenges. So a couple crying babies, but what can you do? So I'm in my room here in Minneapolis, and I thought I'd give you a quick tour. I don't do a lot of room tours because usually they're boring, but this is kind of a cute hotel. I've been here once before, I think, maybe last winter. I don't know, but let me show you the room. We'll start with the bathroom, of course. There you go, nice big walk-in shower. Nice sink. I hate these flat sinks, little editorial. I hate these flat sinks because you brush your teeth, you spit in the sink, and it all sits right there. You kind of have to usher it into the... I know you're watching my channel for my opinion on bathrooms, but nice little textured wallpaper, very nice. Little mirrored closet. I kept my pants on just for you. I think this is the fridge. Yep, fridge in the safe. Little coffee station. Nice little desk with this little backlit mirror. Very nice. I love this little Nambe style bowl. Great little chair. The bed, very nice. Looks like a king size to me, but can you see how freshly pressed these sheets are? It's like crisp. Oh my God, listen. Oh, do you hear that? So nice. I can't wait to crawl into that bed. So there's the room. Really nice. So I can't find the microwave in the hallway. So I'm going to eat some yogurt, some hummus, if I have some left, and some carrot sticks for a late night dinner because it is 1:13 in the morning. Our shuttle is 6:30 tomorrow or later on this afternoon. So I'm going to eat a little something and then head and crawl into that beautiful, crisp confection of a bed. And then tomorrow I'll probably hit the mall just to kind of walk around. I might walk over to IKEA because I love IKEA. I'll have some Swedish meatballs for lunch, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll take you along with me. In the meantime, have a good night. Nighty-night. Hey guys, hi. So I left my room finally. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. My van is at 6:30. I figured I'd get out of the hotel room, take a walk around the Mall of America. Here's the roller coasters and stuff. I'm thinking of doing it. I might do it next time I'm here. The Lego store. Right over there. I don't know how to get out of here. I did not go to sleep until 5:30 this morning. The sun was just about to peek over the horizon, I'm sure. I just wasn't tired. I was not tired at all. I usually don't go to bed until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning anyway in Las Vegas. So I guess that makes sense in this time zone, but yeah, I just was not sleepy. So about 5, I ended up taking a melatonin just to kind of just nudge me to sleep, you know? But I woke up at like, I don't know, 11:30, went back to bed after eating a little bit, and then about 1:30, 2 o'clock, I got out of bed finally. So, I don't know. I'm in no rush to walk around the Mall of America. And it certainly wasn't a long enough layover to go into Minneapolis itself. So, I'm relaxing. I'm walking around the mall just to get some steps in. I'm not buying anything. I have my food in my Hot Logic Mini, so I'm not going to even go to the food court here. Just going to save those bucks to spend somewhere else, right? Alright, I'll see you guys later if something interesting happens here. Alright, so that dedication to not spending money lasted about 30 seconds. Literally 30 seconds. As I was saying it, I was walking by Bath & Body Works. So I bought 5 of the hand sanitizers, the little mini ones, and a little rhinestone carrier for them. It's hand sanitizer. I need it. Little observation, I'd say about 2/3 of the people I'm passing here in the mall are not wearing a face covering. And with the way that, Starbucks, no, I don't need it. With the way that the Delta variant is spreading around, I'm actually contemplating going back to shaving my beard, just so masks fit better, because, you know, it all comes around. So I'm actually thinking of cutting my beard off again, just until things slow down, because these people walked around without a mask. Right there. So, do you remember I said I wasn't going to buy anything? I'm not saving for anything in particular. I just need to stop spending money. But then, I walked into the Amazon store, and the guy in front of me was buying one of these. Was it Diane that sent me this? Somebody sent me, I think it was Diane, sent me one of these Wise cameras, and I bought a second one, and I'm here in the store, and this guy's asking the sales associate if there are any more. He wanted to buy more than one, and I heard him say, oh, I overheard him, and I said, oh, could you look for one for me too, just to, you know, because they're out on Amazon for some reason. And he's like, he came back with one, and the customer in front of me said, you can buy it if you want to. I was like, oh my God, you're the sweetest, thank you so much. So I'm buying a camera for the cats. Yay. How pretty is this? Oh, I love this. In the past, they would have a rope hanging from that large butterfly all the way down there, and you could pull it and it would make the wings flap a little bit. Isn't that pretty? Hey guys, alright, so I did stop at the food court. I got a little panda bowl because I'm just too hungry to wait for my food to heat up in the Hot Logic Mini, so I am getting a little bite to eat. But I just had a little customer service experience that was like top notch that I had to mention real quick. Capital One, a credit card company, they have a I just dropped my fork. Alright, got another fork. I don't want to eat something that fell on the floor at Mall of America. But I was just at the Capital One Cafe. So it's like a bank branch, but it's also a coffee shop. So I walked in just to double check that they had my current mailing address to send my new next replacement credit card. And they just made it super pleasant, super nice. I mean, I didn't have to, I don't know, sometimes you go to the bank for the simplest things and they make it difficult. Well, it's a lovely little shop, little coffee shop. He verified my address, super easy. And then he's like, do you want a coffee on us? I'm like, sure. So they have a little cafe there. So they made me a coffee, lovely. And I'm walking out, and there's one whole section of an office where someone seemingly has camped out. This woman ostensibly came in to pay a credit card bill. Ostensibly. When have I ever used that word in conversation? She came in to pay a credit card bill, but she's either homeless or mentally ill. She had literally a shopping carriage stuffed to the brim. And this cafe is on the 2nd or 3rd floor of the Mall of America. And there was this conference table covered, I mean, completely covered in stacks of paper, pieces and bits of paper that kept falling off. She was chasing it around. And I asked the guy who was helping me, I wish I had his name. I said, what's going on over here? And he said, you know, she came in to pay a credit card bill, but she's having a bit of a challenge. I'm like, yeah, obviously. And I was like, thank you for your service in helping me, you know, do this so quickly and for the coffee, but thank you for your service of being good people, because I'll tell you, Bank of America, not to slight Bank of America, I don't like them, they would have pushed that woman out the door in a heartbeat, but Capital One seemed to be sitting there patiently trying to serve her the best way they could. I was just hugely impressed with them. I wish there was, of course, a part of me that wanted to take a picture just to tell you, to show you the extremity of the situation, but that, of course, would have been inhumane and heartless at the same time. So, but just a huge shout out to Capital One. I was just really impressed with their customer service, and their coffee's not too bad either. All right, so back to my lunch and then back to my hotel room because I'm done walking around this mall. Look at these cool chairs or day beds, whatever you call them. They're huge, like a giant bird's nest or something, but I would love to curl up inside one. The cats would love these things, but I don't have the space for anything like that. But this is our hotel lobby. Very cool, huh? Wow, I would love one of these. Oh my God, I feel like Jeannie. Does anyone remember I Dream of Jeannie, the TV show from the 60s? Yeah, I feel like Jeannie. Just a little hiccup. Our scheduled shuttle from the hotel to the airport, which is not through the hotel, it's through a separate transportation company, did not show up to pick us up. But thankfully, one of the drivers at the hotel was very generous and kind and drove us to the airport. I called crew scheduling to let them know, just in case we were late, that it wouldn't be our fault. So, but we got here with, I don't know, 3 minutes to spare, something like that. So just did our safety checks. We have 152 people on board. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to guess about, Philip, what do you want to guess this flight's going to be? 324, so 355. 255. What's it? He's pausing. He says 250, I say 255. We'll see what happens. Hey guys, welcome home. I apologize for the lighting. This is going to be an area where I will eventually start filming some more videos, and I'll have to improve my lighting, obviously. So I do apologize in advance. So today was just lovely. We were at the Mall of America today, walking around. I got some steps in. I ended up buying a couple things, the webcam and some hand sanitizer. Then went back to the hotel. The shuttle from the hotel, which is not a hotel shuttle, it was a different transportation company. Apparently it's very unreliable because pretty much everyone we spoke to at the hotel went, oh yeah, well, they sometimes have a hard time showing up at this time of day. I'm like, whatever. So I called crew scheduling to let them know what's going on. They called operations, so everyone was on the same page in the event that we were late. That's good. We got there within 3 minutes, thanks to the hotel shuttle, so that all worked out. The flight from Minneapolis here to Las Vegas was easy as pie. No mask rebels, no challenges. We did have one little baby who was doing what babies do, and that is crying. Babies cry, they eat, they poop. And they're cute. That's all they do. But this little baby was crying and crying and crying. Oh my goodness, the poor thing. And it was all the way in the back. He was all the way in the back, not it. He was all the way in the back with us. So it was, it was a lot. And we had to really remain in our seats for probably an hour, hour and a half because of some moderate turbulence. So we couldn't escape the baby crying. But the good news is that nobody around the baby was visibly upset. Somebody may have been stressed about it, but nobody said anything, made gestures, asked to be moved. Everyone was polite, which is nice. I do have a lot of one-liners. If you've worked with me, you know I have a lot of one-liners for just about any situation, of course. In this situation, when there's a baby crying who's really gustily crying, not just a little, little baby cry, I'll make my way over to the baby and go booga booga boo, sort of, a little funny noise, and chat with the parents. And I say, I know traveling with babies is always stressful. I know you know what you're doing, but if I can do anything, please let me know. I can't be codependent if you don't let me know what you need. And they laugh a little. And then I say, and I'll lean in, and I'll say just loud enough for people in my immediate vicinity to hear. I'll say something like, and if anybody gives you a side eye or a dirty look about the baby crying, please let me know. I have alcohol for those people. And they laugh. The people in my immediate vicinity who were probably on the verge of getting irritated, they're the ones that laugh, which is good. So it defuses the situation. It also sets expectations, which is really the magic bullet. So it worked. It was great. So the flight was really very nice. Yeah, that was and the whole trip was good. We have a great crew. We had good flight crews. Great passengers. We only had one sort of sour apple, but you know what? Bye-bye. I did go on for a bit earlier in this video. I don't know when it was, maybe yesterday, about face coverings. And I know that somebody's like, tap, 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 tap. You shouldn't have opinions. You're not a doctor. Or someone told me that. Or they're typing, somebody has medical reasons not to wear a face covering. You know, I should probably say this more often than I do, but everything on this video is just my opinion. Like, I don't speak on behalf of my airline, my coworkers, my cats, anybody. Just me. So I'm not a doctor, but something I'm really getting tired of, is people coming up and telling me that they can't wear a mask on an aircraft because they are compromised. Their health is compromised in some way, that mask or that piece of paper or that piece of fabric that's resting gently on their faces, it's not like I have a piece of saran wrap or duct tape on your face. It's a face covering. It's a mask. They're so compromised that they can't breathe easily and safely. That's what they're often telling me. And I'm just getting really tired of it. I'm really getting tired of it. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physicist, or I'm not anything other than a flight attendant. But if you can't, oh, what baby? Oh, buddy just gave me the little cry that says, I'm lonely. Oh, yes, honey. If you can't get on an aircraft and breathe within a safe limit with a face covering, you might not be on the aircraft. Like, that might not be a safe place for you to be. You might want to jump on a train, but then you have to wear a mask on a train. You know, the fun fact is that when you're on an aircraft and the aircraft is like 39,000 feet up in the air, the aircraft is pressurized equal to you being on top of an 8,000 foot mountain. Do I get up there? Go up there. Go, go, go. Cat butt. So the aircraft is oh, I'm sorry, honey. I just kicked Claire. The aircraft is pressurized as if we were 8,000 feet up in the air. Oh. And that changes how you breathe. It changes how your body respires oxygen and carbon dioxide. It changes how your body processes alcohol, for example, or food. Changes the pressure inside your gut and your internal systems. It does a lot. And if you don't feel safe wearing a face covering on an aircraft, I'll tell you, an aircraft might not be the best place for you in the first place. So I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I think most of us in the industry are tired. So I don't mean to like poo-poo or dismiss people who have serious, you know, respiratory illnesses and things, but those people, it might not be safe for you to be on an aircraft in the best of times without a face covering. Just saying. Again, my opinion, I'm not a doctor. I just play a gay guy on TV. Yeah, so how's that for an end of video rant? Oh, hi, Claire. Whoop. That was Claire's tail flying by. Hi, baby. Oh, and you know, I'll make an admission. I'll make a little admission. I went to Pink Box. I know, I fought it. I fought it so hard. But I've been so good. I've been so good this past week. But I got a chocolate frosted donut for me tonight. I'll eat this before I go to bed, which is always the best time to eat a donut. And I also bought what's called a cronut somewhere else. It's like a croissant, but made into like a donut shape. So I'll eat that tomorrow at some point. I had to buy it. Hi, Claire. Look at Claire Bear. Hi, Claire. Hi, honey. Hi. Oh, my baby. How cute is she? So I did buy a pink box. I broke. I think that's it. I think that's it. I have, of course, I'll keep talking. I've got I got a day and a half off, and then I have a 4-day trip. I'm going to have a long layover in Cleveland, then I'll have a short layover in Columbus, and that's all I know about that trip. Other than that, I think that's it. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for coming with me. Sorry for my little rants, but I thought it had to be said. I will see you later. Fly safe. Bye.